The story opens with massive alien ships appearing in Earth's orbit without warning. The Galactic Empire fleet, led by Admiral Vex of the Corvex species, consists of 500 warships, the largest invasion force ever assembled. They broadcast a simple message to Earth in broken human languages. Your world belongs to Empire now. Surrender or face destruction. The aliens believe Earth is just another primitive world to conquer. Their records show humans have barely left their home planet and possess crude chemical rockets. Admiral Vex expects total surrender within hours. As happened with the last dozen worlds they conquered. In the United Nations emergency meeting, world leaders panic. Some want to surrender immediately. Others demand they fight back with nuclear weapons. Military General Hayes argues that humanity's scattered space assets and defense systems are no match for alien technology that can travel between stars. However, Dr. Martinez, head of the Global Defense Initiative, reveals humanity's greatest secret. For the past 20 years, Earth has been preparing for exactly this scenario. Hidden military installations across the planet house advanced weapons that most governments don't even know exist. Deep space monitoring stations detected alien scout ships years ago. The aliens give humanity 24 hours to surrender. They demonstrate their power by destroying an empty city with a single energy beam from orbit. The blast leaves a crater 5 miles wide. Admiral Vex is confident this show of force will break human resistance, but humanity doesn't surrender. Instead, they activate Protocol 7, a complete communications blackout and the mobilization of every hidden defense system on and around Earth. Space stations that appeared to be research facilities suddenly reveal themselves as heavily armed battle platforms. The aliens intercept human military chatter and laugh at mentions of kinetic weapons and rail guns. These primitive slug throwers cannot possibly threaten ships protected by energy shields and advanced armor plating that have conquered hundreds of worlds. As the 24-hour deadline approaches, Admiral Vex prepares to demonstrate why the Galactic Empire rules thousands of star systems. He orders his fleet into attack formation, ready to begin orbital bombardment of major human cities. The first part ends with both sides preparing for battle, but neither truly understanding what their enemy is capable of. Admiral Vex orders the first wave of attacks against Earth's major cities. His fleet moves into lower orbit, energy weapons charging for maximum destruction. The alien ships' shields shimmer with power as they prepare to turn human civilization into ash and rubble. But as the first alien weapons fire, humanity springs its trap. Hidden lunar bases that the aliens mistook for mining operations suddenly reveal massive rail gun batteries. The first kinetic rounds travel at 12% of light speed, striking alien ships before their sensors can even register the threat. The aliens watch in shock as their primitive enemies fire what appear to be simple metal slugs. Admiral Vex orders his fleet to ignore these harmless projectiles and continue the bombardment. Energy shields designed to stop laser weapons and plasma blasts offer no protection against solid matter traveling at relativistic speeds. The first alien ship dies in a spectacular explosion as a tungsten rod punches through its hull like paper. Then another ship explodes, and another. Within minutes, 12 alien vessels are reduced to expanding clouds of debris and atmosphere. Captain Ross commands the hidden battle station on Mars moon Phobos. Her facility was disguised as a terraforming research base for 15 years. Now she coordinates humanity's counterattack with cold precision. Target their command ship, she orders. Make them understand they picked the wrong species to threaten. The aliens finally realize their danger and raise their shields to maximum power. But human weapons don't rely on energy. They use pure kinetic force. Nuclear-powered magnetic accelerators launch projectiles that hit with the force of small meteors. Each impact sends shockwaves through alien hulls, not designed to withstand such brutal, direct force. Admiral Vex tries to order a retreat to higher orbit, but humanity's trap extends far beyond Earth. Hidden weapons platforms throughout the solar system activate simultaneously. Jupiter's moons reveal themselves as massive weapons factories. The asteroid belt becomes a network of automated defense platforms. Commander Blake leads Earth's first counterattack from a disguised space station near Venus. His ships appear to be simple cargo vessels until they deploy their weapons. Human vessels are smaller and faster than alien ships, built for hit-and-run tactics rather than direct confrontation. The aliens discover that humanity doesn't fight fair. Human tactics involve deception, ambush, and overwhelming firepower concentrated on single targets. While alien doctrine emphasizes honor and direct confrontation, humans attack from multiple directions, using weapons the aliens cannot properly defend against. By the end of the second battle phase, the alien fleet has lost over 50 ships. Admiral Vex realizes that human primitiveness was carefully crafted deception. These creatures have been preparing for interstellar war while pretending to be a simple spacefaring species. But the aliens still outnumber human forces 5-1. Admiral Vex decides to show these defiant humans why the Galactic Empire has never lost a war. Admiral Vex regroups his remaining 450 ships and changes tactics. Instead of direct orbital bombardment, he orders surgical strikes against human military installations. The aliens will destroy Earth's hidden weapons one by one, then claim the planet as planned, but humanity has spent 20 years studying alien technology from crashed scout ships. Dr. Chon leads the reverse engineering project from a facility hidden beneath Antarctic ice. Human scientists discovered that alien technology relies heavily on energy shields and directed energy weapons, effective against most species. But with critical weaknesses, the aliens begin their systematic hunt for human weapons platforms. Their advanced sensors scan the solar system, identifying installations that were hidden from their initial reconnaissance. Admiral Vex believes superior alien technology will quickly locate and destroy all human resistance. However, humans don't fight like other species. The aliens have conquered. Commander Torres leads a fleet of small, fast ships that strike alien vessels and disappear into asteroid fields before the enemy can respond. These hit-and-run attacks frustrate alien commanders, who expect enemies to engage in honorable ship-to-ship combat. Human ships use stealth, technology that makes them nearly invisible to alien sensors. They coat their hulls with materials that absorb energy scans and use cold-running engines that produce minimal heat signatures. When alien ships pass too close to asteroids, human vessels emerge like predators, striking with devastating kinetic weapons before vanishing again. The asteroid belt becomes a killing field. Alien ships hunting for human bases find themselves surrounded by enemies they cannot detect until it's too late. Captain Miller's squadron destroys 8 alien vessels in a single engagement, using the asteroids themselves as weapons by nudging them into collision courses with enemy ships. Admiral Vex grows increasingly frustrated as his forces take heavy losses while achieving minimal objectives. Human weapons platforms seem to appear from nowhere, fire devastating salvos, then disappear before alien forces can retaliate effectively. The humans fight like ghosts, striking from shadows and vanishing into the void. The aliens attempt to adapt by sending smaller, faster patrol groups to hunt human ships. But humanity's trap runs deeper than individual vessels. The entire solar system has been turned into a defensive network. Automated weapons platforms hide inside comets, asteroids, and even space debris from old satellite launches. Major Davis commands the outer system defense grid from a hidden base in the Kuiper Belt. Her forces coordinate attacks across billions of miles of space. Using quantum communication networks, the aliens cannot detect or jam When alien ships hunt in one area, humans strike from completely different directions. The aliens discover that humans have weaponized everything, including objects that appear to be natural phenomena, solar collectors that seem to be peaceful. Energy gathering stations suddenly reveal themselves as massive laser arrays. Scientific research stations become missile platforms. Even apparent space junk turns out to be camouflaged weapons, waiting for the right moment to activate as alien. Losses mount. Admiral Vex faces a terrible realization. The humans haven't just prepared for this invasion, they've prepared for a war of extinction. Every human installation serves multiple purposes. Every civilian facility has hidden military capabilities, and every human ship can become a weapon when necessary. By the end of Part 3, the alien fleet has lost over 150 ships while destroying only a handful of human installations. The hunters have become the hunted, and Admiral Vex begins to understand why no species has ever defeated humanity in their home system. Admiral Vex realizes his invasion force is trapped in a carefully prepared killing ground. The remaining 350 alien ships face an enemy that knows every asteroid, every orbital path, and every hiding place in the solar system. For the first time in his military career, the Admiral considers retreating from a primitive species. But the Galactic Empire has never surrendered to any species, and Admiral Vex decides to use the ultimate weapon. His flagship charges its planet-killer beam, designed to crack worlds open from core to crust. If the aliens cannot conquer Earth, they will destroy it completely and make an example for other species who might resist the Empire. Dr. Roberts monitors alien communications from her hidden facility on Europa. Human intelligence has been tracking alien technology and tactics throughout the battle. She discovers the alien plan to destroy Earth and immediately alerts all human forces. The final phase of humanity's defense plan activates Operation Last Stand. Every human ship, station, and weapon platform in the solar system turns toward the alien flagship. This is the moment humanity has been preparing for since the first alien scout ship was detected decades ago. The species that claims to rule the galaxy will learn why Earth has never been conquered. Captain Anderson leads the first wave of the human counterattack. His squadron of fast attack ships emerges from the shadow of Jupiter's Great Red Spot, using the storm's electromagnetic interference to mask their approach. They carry humanity's most powerful weapons, antimatter warheads that can punch through any known energy shield. The aliens concentrate their fire on human ships, trying to reach the flagship, but humanity's final gambit doesn't rely on conventional weapons. Hidden throughout the solar system are mass drivers, weapons that can accelerate asteroids to incredible speeds and launch them across interplanetary distances. Colonel Wright coordinates the asteroid bombardment from her command center on Ceres. The largest rocks in the asteroid belt become kinetic weapons more powerful than any bomb. When asteroids traveling at thousands of miles per second impact alien ships, the results are catastrophic. Entire alien vessels simply disintegrate from the kinetic force. Admiral Vex watches in horror as his fleet faces destruction from every direction. Asteroids rain down like meteors, while human ships dart between his remaining vessels like angry wasps. The humans fight with desperate fury, knowing that failure means the extinction of their entire species. The alien flagship's planet-killer weapon reaches full charge, but before Admiral Vex can fire, humanity plays its final card. Dr. Martinez reveals that Earth's moon is not what it appears to be. The entire lunar surface has been converted into a single massive weapon, a gravity manipulator that can bend space-time itself. The moon's weapon activates, creating a gravitational pulse that disrupts the alien flagship systems. The planet killer beam destabilizes and explodes inside the ship's hull, tearing the massive vessel apart from within. Admiral Vex's last transmission is a warning to the Galactic Empire. "Do not come to this world." The humans are not like other species. As the alien flagship dies in nuclear fire, the remaining alien ships panic and attempt to flee the solar system. But humanity has prepared for this moment too. The outer planets conceal weapons platforms that can strike at interstellar distances. No alien ship will escape to report back to the Empire. Commander Hayes leads the final pursuit, hunting down fleeing alien vessels with the same ruthless efficiency they showed when hunting humans. "None of them leave," he orders. "The galaxy needs to know that Earth is defended, but they don't need to know how." By the end of Part 4, fewer than 50 alien ships remain operational, trapped in a solar system that has become their graveyard. The mighty Galactic Empire fleet faces complete annihilation at the hands of a species they considered primitive. The final alien ships drift helplessly in the void, their engines damaged and weapons depleted. Admiral Vex is dead, his flagship reduced to radioactive debris scattered across space. The survivors face a choice: die fighting or surrender to the humans they underestimated so completely. Commander Kane leads the human fleet in the final sweep of the solar system. His ships methodically hunt down every remaining alien vessel, offering no mercy to the invaders who came to enslave humanity. The aliens who demanded Earth's surrender now beg for their own lives, but humanity shows them the same compassion. They intended to show Earth's civilians. The last alien ship explodes near Neptune's orbit, its crew choosing death over surrender. In less than a week, humanity has reduced the Galactic Empire's greatest invasion fleet from 500 vessels to expanding clouds of wreckage and frozen atmosphere. The solar system becomes a graveyard, marking the Empire's first and final attempt. To conquer Earth, General Hayes coordinates the cleanup operation from Luna Command, the facility hidden beneath the moon's surface. Human ships collect alien technology and survivors for study, while automated systems begin clearing the massive debris field. The solar system must return to normal before other alien species detect what happened here. Dr. Martinez leads the analysis of captured alien technology and databases. Humanity discovers they face an empire spanning thousands of star systems and millions of species. Earth was intended to be conquest number 1247. Just another primitive world added to the Empire's collection. But the aliens made a critical error in judgment. The Galactic Empire conquers through overwhelming technological superiority and fear. They arrive at primitive worlds, demonstrate their power, and accept surrender from species who recognize they cannot win. But humans are different. They prepare for wars they hope never to fight, and when threatened with extinction, they respond with absolute determination. Captain Morris commands the deep space monitoring stations that tracked the alien fleets. Approach. Her facilities remain hidden, appearing to be nothing more than scientific research outposts studying distant galaxies. The aliens never realized that humanity has been watching the Empire's expansion for decades, studying their tactics and preparing defenses. From captured alien records, humanity learns that the Galactic Empire rules through a simple principle: overwhelming force against divided resistance. Individual species cannot match the Empire's massive fleets and advanced technology. But Earth presented something the Empire had never encountered: a unified species that spent generations preparing for interstellar war. The aliens expected to find scattered human governments fighting each other while begging for mercy from superior beings. Instead, they found a species that had secretly united against external threats, while maintaining the appearance of typical primitive divisions. Humanity's greatest weapon was not their kinetic guns or hidden fleets. It was their ability to deceive potential enemies about their true capabilities. Dr. Williams analyzes alien psychology from interrogations of the few survivors. She discovers that the Galactic Empire has grown complacent after centuries of easy conquests. They stopped adapting their tactics because overwhelming technological advantage made strategy irrelevant against primitive species. Humanity's deception worked because the aliens couldn't imagine a primitive species capable of such sophisticated planning. As the solar system returns to apparent normalcy, humanity faces a new challenge. The Galactic Empire will eventually notice that their invasion fleet never returned from Earth. Other alien species might investigate. Or worse, the Empire might send an even larger force to discover what happened to Admiral Vex's armada. Colonel Peterson heads the new Interstellar Defense Council, tasked with preparing for humanity's next challenge. Earth's secret is safe for now, but the galaxy is vast and full of species that might threaten human civilization. The solar system's weapons platforms remain hidden, ready to defend against future invasions. The story concludes with humanity emerging as a hidden power in galactic politics. They maintain the appearance of a primitive species while secretly monitoring alien civilizations and preparing for future conflicts. Earth's victory proves that superior technology means nothing against superior preparation and determination. In the final scene, human deep space monitors detect another alien fleet approaching a distant world, but this time it's not headed for Earth. Humanity faces a choice: remain hidden and protect only themselves, or use their capabilities to defend other species from the Galactic Empire's expansion. The species that reduced an armada to ashes must decide whether to become protectors or predators in a galaxy full of threats. The Galactic Empire believes their lost fleet encountered some unknown cosmic phenomenon near Earth. They have no idea that humanity is now watching them, learning their weaknesses, and preparing for the day when the Empire discovers that some species refuse to be conquered.